Ooh, would you look at that?
After a long, busy day, are you looking to create something simple, yet tasty, and still have time to pursue your passions and hobbies? Well, I have something for you. Let's get to it.
Today, we're going to make ground beef bulgogi. You may also see this recipe aptly named as a Korean beef bowl, but regardless of what you want to call it, this is a delicious meal that can be made quickly, which is perfect for the weekday where your time can be more limited. So to start off, we're going to prepare our aromatics and garnish. We'll mince 5 cloves of garlic, more or less depending on your own preference. Then mince 1 to 2 tablespoons worth of ginger. You can omit this if you're not a fan of ginger, but it does add a little kick of spice along with its many health benefits. Then we're going to slice 2 to 3 green onions or scallions, separating the white and deep green parts, as we'll apply them in different phases of cooking. Next, we'll make the sauce. First, we'll add about 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. Then add a teaspoon of chili flakes, more or less depending on your own spice tolerance. A 1/4 cup of honey. Alternatively, you can use white or brown sugar. I just prefer the distinct sweetness that honey provides, but use what you have. And a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Then thoroughly mix it all together. And that's all the prep we need to do. Place everything near the cooking stove area so we'll have everything on hand at the ready. I'm using a wok as my tool of choice here to do the cooking, but any large pan or skillet will do. Whatever you have available, that's best for you. Now let's get ready to cook. Set the wok to high heat and we'll add in about 1 pound of ground beef. Then start breaking it down to smaller pieces. You'll notice that I did not add any cooking oil here. That's because I'm using a medium fat ground beef. The fat released from the meat will help cook the beef in its own juices without any additional oil. If you are using a lean ground beef, I would then suggest adding some oil like canola oil to help cook the meat. After a minute or so, add the garlic and ginger so it can cook in the juices of the meat. Fully cook the meat through, which will take about 3 to 4 minutes. So let's talk about bulgogi. Traditional bulgogi consists of marinated slices of meat, which is normally beef, that is stir-fried or grilled on a barbecue or griddle. What we're doing here instead is using ground beef and applying the sauce near the end to enhance the flavor that is rich, sweet, and salty, as opposed to marinating our meat. Since we're not marinating the meat, we can have this prepared much faster than traditional bulgogi. This is also more budget friendly as we're using ground beef. I don't know about you, but beef can be pretty expensive in Canada, especially if you're using more premium cuts like ribeye for this. But if you haven't tried bulgogi before, I highly suggest you do or you're missing out. I had the pleasure of trying this firsthand going to a Korean barbecue restaurant as a teenager, and it was a mind-blowing experience that got me more interested in Korean cuisine. So as the ground beef continues to cook in its own juices, a quick reminder, if you're enjoying the video so far, here's all the things you can click on to connect with me and help support the channel, especially the notification bell. It makes a big difference in helping the channel grow, so your support is greatly appreciated. After a few minutes, turn off the stove. Grab a bowl and then we'll use a spoon or ladle to remove excess fat and liquid. We are doing this so that the sauce we made is our main flavor enhancer. If you leave a little bit of fat in the wok, that's fine. Turn the stove back on to low to medium heat. Add in the white part of the green onions, a tablespoon or 2 of sesame seeds, then add in the sauce and mix it all around. You can see the ground beef will start to absorb the sauce, soaking up that soy sauce and honey, giving that sweet, salty, and rich flavor that we want. The honey will also caramelize a little, and the color of the beef will change to a deeper, vibrant brown. Add some green onions to give the dish some color, then move it away from the heating element, and now it's ready for serving. I got a bowl of rice here, and I'll pour the beef over the rice. Add some additional green onions and some sesame seeds for garnish, and you're set to go. Now it's time for a little taste test. The sweet, salty, overall goodness. The honey and the soy sauce work so well together. The sesame seeds and the green onions add a little crunch, and the garlic and ginger just adds a little bit of kick as well. And there you have it, ground beef bulgogi, an excellent dish that can be eaten over rice or noodles, whichever you prefer. Pair it with some vegetables on the side like broccoli, and you have a balanced meal. I've also added a fried egg on top before for additional flavor and creaminess from the yolk. This recipe is enough to feed a family, and if you're on your own, this is a great meal prep idea that can keep you satisfied over several days. I appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up, and if you like the content, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications to learn about new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.